everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 video. I'm not gonna lie to you all, this is attempt 2 with me filming my current household for this month because I filmed a whole entire video with the microphone off. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome back to my current household for December. I'm not going to try and ramble too much, let's just get straight into it. I'm not going to lie, I haven't played too much in December. Things have happened and progressed, but maybe not as much as I would have thought. So anyway, let's just get into it. So let's start with this main sim here. You might remember from the last episode, if you did watch last current household. This is Eloise Kang, because she got married. She was the middle child, I believe, out of her siblings. And yeah, let's just get into her life, I guess. So she lives in Henford and Bagley. Originally, the house that this is now was just like a starter home I downloaded off the gallery. But boy, oh boy, has it like changed a lot since we moved in. I have downloaded a couple more mods since like last time I played. So, well, not last time I played, but since like the last episode, I've downloaded a few more mods. So you might notice a few more traits which weren't in the last one. I still might get rid of them, to be honest, because I sometimes find it a bit overwhelming when I have too many mods in my game. But anyway, let's just continue. Her traits, I believe, were... I'm not 100% sure, but I'll just go through. The traits were genius, maker, family-orientated, generous, and cheerful. I love to give my Sims the generous one because their friendship level goes up so much quicker with that. But I believe she got family-orientated when she had her children. As you can see, everybody's kind of at school or at work or at specific places right now. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to show you everyone. So Eloise, like a lot of my Sims, ended up graduating high school early. She did go to university. I can't remember what her degree is in though. I actually can't remember what her degree is in. Does she actually have a degree? Oh yeah, so she has a degree in communications. She didn't get like an amazing degree in communications, but she still got one. So that's better than nothing, isn't it? She kind of fell in love with a couple of people in her teen years, but Alec was the main one. They started dating when they were teenagers, and then when they were young adults, they did obviously get engaged, they got married, they had babies. Because I have the healthcare redux mod in, she's been diagnosed with a chronic condition. But yeah, to give you a little bit of like what's happened, she's also an adult, by the way, so she's gonna be an elder soon-ish. Well, not really, but kind of. So obviously she got together with Alec. They moved in together as soon as she pretty much turned into a young adult. I believe, if I remember correctly, they got engaged fairly quickly-ish. I think he actually asked us, like, you know, in game when it comes up. So I don't think they had a proposal. They then had a really nice wedding, actually. But they did wait quite a long time to get married. They waited until their eldest daughter was basically a toddler. So they waited quite a while before they actually got married. So they had a bit of a long engagement. Anyway, so this is Alec. I'll show you more in Creating Sim in a second. He is self-assured, loyal, romantic, genius, and cheerful. His job is he's like dean of admissions, so he's basically an administrator. His skills pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing really too big, too great. His relationships are pretty okay. He doesn't have like 100% with his girls, but the relationship's not bad. So there we go. That's Alec. I never normally focus a lot on my male Sims unless I'm playing with them, which I rarely am. So anyway, for Eloise, obviously they had Dorothea, who is their eldest child. She's currently a teenager. She's already graduated from high school and university. She is about to age up to a young adult, so she will be moved out very soon. Originally she was going to be my heir because for a really long time they just had Dorothea. She was pretty much an only child for a lot of her childhood. So to give you, obviously she's a bit of a scout right now. Her skills are pretty good, actually. She's obviously, well, no, not obviously, but I made her very much into music. So her traits are music, love, and creative, and then she's got a bunch of other things going on with her at the minute. And I had her go to university to get a fine arts degree, which she's just graduated from. So she's done very well there. The only thing that Dottie has kind of failed with is like relationships. She doesn't really have a relationship. Did become prom royalty, which I actually don't always complete, so I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so she earned a fine arts degree, so that is her. And like I said, I thought she was going to be our main sim, truth be told, at Air, but obviously given that they had another child, I think I'm going to play with their youngest versus their oldest. So Marjorie was very much an oopsie daisy baby. Do you know what it was? I was going to have them have another baby, and then they just didn't get pregnant, and I thought, fair enough, I'm going to leave it. And then the one time I did a risky woohoo, and it actually paid off, and they ended up getting pregnant. But Alec did not respond very well to it at all. When I say that he absolutely hated it, was not coming to terms with the pregnancy, yeah, he absolutely hated the fact that Eloise was pregnant again, which is, I think, kind of why he doesn't have a brilliant relationship with Marjorie, because to be honest with you, he didn't really communicate with her that much, and he kind of just felt fine around her. He didn't really like her or hate her, just kind of was neutral. So I think that's probably why. So I do kind of have a bit of a soft spot for Marjorie, bless her, because I just think she wasn't asked to be born into a world where her dad doesn't like her or doesn't want her, but hey ho. Anyway, so she is a creative sim, kind of following in her sister and her mum's footsteps. She's currently a B student, but I think she's only she's kind of only just aged up to a child, so we've got a little bit to play with. So I'm kind of anticipating that by the next January video that hopefully we're playing with Marjorie, but we might be only playing maybe very early on into her life as a young adult, perhaps. I don't really know. I kind of want to give Marjorie a bit of a different life, because I feel like at the minute it's been a bit samey with my current households. I don't know, they've kind of all had the perfect mum and dad structure, and there's not been a lot that's kind of gone on in that sense. So I think I want to have a bit of a different life for Marjorie, but I'm still yet to figure out what direction that's going to be. I did also forget to say that for Eloise, she doesn't have a job. I didn't have her go into a traditional career. So she is level 10 of the gemology skill, and so she sells jewelry basically. So when she was pregnant and stuff, I had her very much use this table, or I just sold it straight from the inventory. But she does actually have her own jewelry store, which I have played in and I do use, as you can see by the business and perk points and all the rest of it. But yeah, I didn't want to give her a straight kind of job, I guess. I was tempted to make Marjorie go into the restaurant business, but to be honest with you, I don't want to risk it because of how laggy. Even though I have the kind of mod that fixes it, I don't want to risk it. Anyway, let's get into it. So Dorothea, like I said, she was going to be my heir for a while, so her skills and stuff are really, really good. I guess it's one of the benefits of when you have quite a big age gap between the kids, is that you can actually spend a lot of time developing their skills. It was kind of the case, basically, for Dorothea. I also call her Dottie a lot in my head. I just feel like that's the nickname. Like I said, she's music lover and creative. She ages up literally today, so we'll see where that goes. I might have her stay in the household just for a little bit before I move her out. And then, like I said, we've got Marjorie. I don't really know what direction I'm going to go into. Part of me did think, I could go into the music bit as well. I don't want to do painting because I feel like I overdo painting a lot in my rags to riches sort of thing. But I also did download a few mods, which is the extra careers. So I might have her do one of the new-ish careers. Let me just show you. So yeah, I've got a few careers. My actual original plan for Marjorie was to have her go into the scientist career, truth be told. That was what I was gonna have her do, but I don't know why I've kind of gone down a completely different route for her. So I've got baker, banker, celebrity manager, I believe is a new one. Construction, I think, is a new one. Dentist is definitely a new one. Dietitian, emergency medical services, fashion designer, forensic scientist. Basically, I've got a lot. I could actually have her go into interior designer because I've never actually played with that career. So maybe I'll have her go down that route. I know that one came with the actual game, but that's the plan. I don't know which direction we're going in at the minute, but that's the plan. So let me quickly go into the family tree, as I always do. I'm not actually sure how much of it has changed, but anyway, I think at this point we are either 6th or 7th generations in, because we had, I think, Cecilia before Winifred. Yeah, so we're quite a few different gens in. Can't lie at this point. There's actually some. How are they still alive? I do not know. Anyway, I'm trying to remember who are we. Okay, yeah. So we've got Eloise here, and then we've got Margot, who had 2 children. I believe we already knew that anyway. And then we've got Henry, which Henry hasn't really done anything with. So yeah. For Margot's kids, she's got obviously the 2 girls, which is actually the same as Eloise now that I think back to it. I genuinely didn't cheat that either, by the way. Like, they just genuinely were 2 girls, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, Regina and Alyssa, Regina's a young adult, Alyssa's a teenager. They're doing fine. I should probably sort out their family and, like, move them out and stuff, because I think they're still living with Margot at the minute. But yeah, that's kind of what the family tree is looking like. It's a bit chaotic, but it's looking pretty good. pretty long and good at the minute. But yes, I feel like that's kind of it in terms of the information that I can give you, because I haven't played that much. So let me go to create a sim and I'll show you more of them. Okie doke, so we are in Create a Sim. I always struggle to kind of give outfits to my adult Sims, because I just never know what type of vibe to give them. This is kind of the look that I went for Eloise in the end, but yeah, I kind of just went for, like, very mum aesthetic, I guess. So this is Alec. I have not given him an update in a very long time, but I feel like he is giving adult, I guess, vibe with his little cardigan on. Anyway, and then this is Dorothea. It's because she's currently on a date, I believe, which is why she's got a bikini on. As you can see, she's kind of suffering from spots, bless her, but that's alright. That's okay. Just an average part of being a teenager. Kind of went very typical teenager vibes with her. I actually feel like genetics wise, she looks very cute, I think. I was a bit skeptical at first, but when I started actually, like, putting hair on her, makeup on her, I was like, actually, she's really cute. And then obviously we've got Marjorie. I don't know what Marjorie is going to look like. I could cheat and have a look, but I'm not going to. I try not to give any of my Sims a makeover, like, facially, by the way. That's normally how I play, like, with this sort of thing. Like, I'll give them a hair makeover and maybe add, like, freckles or something, but I never go in and change their actual features, just because I don't want to cheat. I not cheat like that, but I haven't had a case yet where it's been really, really bad that I feel like I've had to. But anyway, this is what they look like. Very, very cute. Yeah, I don't think there's much more I can say other than that, I guess. In other news, please tell me where I've just logged into the game to a notification that says fire. Where is the fire? I'm very confused. There shouldn't be a fire other than maybe the fireplace. Oh, I think it is by the fireplace. You know what? Actually, I don't know where the fire is, because I think it's here, but it's not letting me put it out. So that's good. Anyway, I'm gonna move swiftly on. I don't know why Eloise is looking so sad in this episode. Bless her. Anyway, if you have any suggestions, as always, for what you want next to happen with Marjorie, or just any suggestions you want this current household to go into, then please let me know. If you have enjoyed today's video, then please leave a like. Go subscribe if you haven't already. Go leave a lovely comment. They are always much appreciated. And hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.